Namaste students, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया. I am JVN's Dr. Neeraj Holia, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. So today we are going to discuss population interactions, and this comes under the subject ecology and evolution. So let's start. So in nature, animals, plants, and microbes do not and cannot live in isolation, but interact in various ways to form a biological community. So interspecific interactions are the interaction of populations of two different species. So these interactions may be beneficial, may be detrimental, or may be neutral. Beneficial means uh, they are represented by the positive sign, detrimental represented by the negative sign, and neutral represented by the zero sign. So these are the interactions, various type of interactions like mutualism, competition, predation, parasitism, commensalism, and amensalism. So in these type of interactions, how the species are affected is shown here. Like in the mutualism, both of the organisms or the animals or species may get benefit from each other. So in competition, they are negatively affect each other. In the predation, one is in profit and one is in loss. So like that, these are the interactions. So let's talk about one by one. So parasitism is in this type of interaction where one of the two interacting species depends on the other species for food and shelter. The majority of the parasites harm the host, and they may reduce the survival, growth, and reproduction of the host and reduce its population density. So they might render the host more vulnerable to predation by making it physically weak. So adaptation by the parasite are loss of unnecessary sense organs, presence of adhesive organs or suckers to cling on to the host, loss of digestive system, and high reproductive capacity. So two types of parasites are there, ectoparasite and endoparasite. Ectoparasites that feed on the external surfaces of the host organism like the lice on human, tick on dogs, cuscuta, and endoparasite are the parasite that live inside the host body at different sites like liver, kidney, lungs, and RBCs. Next is the competition. So competition occurs when closely related species compare for same resources that are limiting. So totally unrelated species could also compete for the same resource. In some shallow South American lakes, visiting flamingos and resident fishes compete for their common food, the zooplankton in the lake. So the resources always need not be limiting for competition to occur. So the feeding efficiency of one species might be reduced due to the interfering or inhibitory presence of the other species, even if resources are abundant. For example, the ringdon tortoise in Galapagos Islands became extinct within a decade after goats were introduced on the island, apparently due to the greater browsing efficiency of the goats. Next one is the commensalism. So in this kind of interaction, one species benefits and the other is neither harmed nor benefited. So example is an orchid growing as an epiphyte on a mango branch, and the brancals growing on the back of a whale, and the cattle egret and grazing cattle. So the cattle egret are benefited by the cattle to detect insects because cattle stir up the bushes and insect gets flushed out from the vegetation to be detected by the cattle irrigators. Next one is the mutualism. It is an important point. Mutualism. In this kind of interaction, both the interacting species derives benefits from each other. Examples are the lichens and mycorrhizae. So lichens and an intimate mutualism relationship between a fungus and photosynthesizing algae or cyanobacteria. And likewise the mycorrhizae association between the fungus of and the roots of higher plants. So thank you. Hope you are satisfied with this tutorial session. If you have any query, please write in the comment box. I will resolve your query. This session is powered by Digital Version 2, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Thank you.